Hey guys, what's up? Spacehead here, back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about cryptocurrency. Now, back in 2014, I was hearing there was a lot of buzz around Bitcoin and how it was like well, actually, I heard about it through 4chan, you know, and they were talking about how you can buy stuff anonymously and all this other. It's like a new currency pretty much. People use it to purchase things. But the good thing about it is that it's decentralized. So there's no one you can't track it. It's pretty much anonymous if you use it right. Um, that sparked my curiosity, and I just went ahead and checked it out, see what it was about, and I saw that it was at one point worth under $1, and in a year or two, it went all the way up to $1,000. So I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. So I decided to purchase two Bitcoins. Um, Whenever the price dipped, it was at 1,000, and I was seeing how the price kept fluctuating up and down, and I decided the highest it was at that point was around $1,000. So I knew that it was gonna go down, so I just wanted to take advantage of the dip and purchase a Bitcoin cheaper than that. So as soon as it went down to $500, I purchased my first Bitcoin, and then um, it went up to $600 because I was gonna buy another one, but I wanted to see if it'll go down even more, but it didn't. It started going back up, so I purchased another Bitcoin at $600. So this was back in 2014 now. As soon as I bought those Bitcoins, I really didn't know what else to do with them. I mean, I just purchased them just for the hell of it, I guess as an investment, because I really wasn't planning on using it to purchase anything. I don't trust the dark net, and I'm not the type to go out and buy stupid shit on the Silk Road or anything that, I just don't have any reason to purchase anything anonymously. So I held on to my two Bitcoins, and I forgot about it. Now, earlier this year, 2017, I started getting back on 4chan, and I started paying more attention to the business board. And now on the business board, I kept hearing all this buzz around cryptocurrencies and altcoins. Now at this time, I guess at some point, there were cryptocurrencies competing with Bitcoin, and they were just their own coin pretty much. You have Ethereum, Litecoin, Steam, Monero, Dogecoin or Dogecoin, um, and I kept hearing about like day trading with cryptocurrencies. And I've always heard about day trading with stocks and stuff. However, from what I know, you have to have at least $10,000 to $20,000 to get into that kind of thing, to make to make a living off. Well, not necessarily make a living off of it, but to make money off of that. Um, so I got curious because with cryptocurrencies, you could really start trading with $10. So I started reading up a few threads on 4chan business board, and I paid attention to this board that was keeping up with the prices of Bitcoin, and then one day I noticed that Bitcoin was up to $1,200, and I was like, holy shit, I have two Bitcoins I purchased for 1,100 for both. So I logged into my Coinbase account, and yeah, I saw that my two Bitcoins were now worth around $2,400. So I got really excited about it, and I started reading some more on trading with cryptocurrencies. And my first trade, I remember one of my Bitcoins. I just went ahead because at this point, I still consider that $1,100 a loss, because I never really did about anything with them, and I just forgot about it. So I was just going in here I in my head I was preparing myself to lose all this money. So I was okay with doing risky moves. So I kept hearing a lot about this cryptocurrency called Monero or X. What is it? Um, Not XPR. I don't even know what the abbreviation is, but Monero. So at the time, I think it was a couple months ago, back in April. No, 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 not April. Back in February. Monero was worth $7. So I decided to trade one of my Bitcoins into Monero. So I got pretty much $1,200 worth of Monero, and then I just let it sit there. I had other things that needed my attention, so I just made that trade for one Bitcoin into Monero, and then I just let it sit, and then I went ahead and took care of other businesses. So now in April, I noticed that Monero went up from $7 all the way up to $22. So I was like, holy shit, like this is I can work with this. I can actually, I need to learn as much as I can about trading and all this stuff because you can really make a lot of money with this. So I traded my Monero and or I sold my Monero and I took the profits. I don't remember exactly how much I made, but I think I doubled. I must have, or yeah, doubled that one Bitcoin. Let me coin track. Let me go ahead and show you. Where are we? Yeah, here. Well, this is my holdings right now. I have 100 Ethereum. I mean, a hundred Ethereum Classics that I purchased at $3 each. Anyways, Ethereum, 33 or 34 Ethereum, which I purchased at I think like $40, and now they're up to like 90. So that's Um, I did purchase a little Litecoin, but I ended up selling that. I'm still holding 65 Monero XMR, that's Monero, uh, and now it's at $30. And Ripple's being backed by banks, so I think I'm gonna hold this for a long time to see exactly what happens. I didn't really purchase. I purchased $100 worth of it, and now it's worth $600. So I wish I would have put all of my my holdings into XPR or XRP, but that's okay. I'll take this and I'll hold. So from $1,100, guys, I went all the way up to 5,900, and I'm still, I keep saying that I'm considering this a loss still because I started with 1,100 that I didn't even pay attention to. Um, so as soon as it gets up to like, and this is my goal. I don't know if I'll meet it or whatever. I'll consider it like a profit and I'll sell at 20,000. Um, but until then, I'm just gonna, play around and do some risky moves or whatever to see if I can get to that point. So, um, but yeah, yeah, guys, if you guys are looking into making money online, I think cryptocurrencies right now is a really hot thing to get into because um, yes, it is very volatile, but that's how you make money. You make risky moves, and the risk reward thing is kind of like crazy right now because Ethereum 3 months ago was worth $30, or 2 months ago actually was worth $30, and now it went all the way up to $100. Ethereum Classic was worth $3 or two 97 or $3. I don't remember when I bought it, and now it went all the way up to $8. Monero was worth 7, and now it's worth 30. So I mean, it's just something that I highly consider you guys do your research on and learn and start trading. Even if you trade with $10, um, just to get your feet wet, uh, go for it, man. I mean, because it's very easy for you to make money here. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, I'm gonna keep probably, I don't know if it's going to be a weekly or a monthly video on how my holdings or what my holdings are and how I'm progressing to my goal of 20K. But if you guys want to follow my journey, just subscribe to my video and stay tuned for the next one. It's a pretty exciting journey, so I hope you stick around. If you guys need me to make a video on how to buy Bitcoin, or what tools I use, or what exchange I use, how I use it, and all that stuff, let me know down below. I always welcome comments, and your feedback is pretty important too. Um, but yeah, guys, until next time, uh, deuce.